What's up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and I got another fix for you today. We are going to be tackling the hubs on a 2006 Cadillac Sts. I will explain what happened. I'll explain why I'm doing it because I'm tired of ordering more and more of them. So let me explain to you what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So stay tuned. So guys, welcome to the channel. If you guys have not seen my stuff, please go down, like and subscribe and check it out. But today is all about this right here. It is the hub that goes on my 2006 Cadillac Sts. I'm having some really crazy issues with a certain company. I'm not knocking them. I love them. I will continue buying stuff from them, but there's a certain part that I keep getting from them that they're not getting right and can't talk to anybody because there's no tech support. So there's tech support. They do have tech support, but it is digital tech support. And the only thing you can do is either send it back or get your money back. So, and I don't want to do that because the part's good and I just keep wasting money and wasting a whole lot of time. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So I kind of started this. I didn't know if I was going to do a video on it, but then when it worked, I kind of had to stop and then redo video on it. So this is a hub that goes in my 2010 Cadillac Sts. This is the front hub, 5 lug, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have gotten it from this company. This is from Rock Auto. These are these little magnets. Every time you buy one, you get one of these. But this is the part. This is where it came with. Remove this drill. It's this thing right here. This hub assembly. Now, they sell different types. They sell different models. So the issue is that, let me take this thing off. Yeah, actually, it's kind of stuck. I have to actually wrench it off. But, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm basically drilling and tapping a hole for the disc. So in my car, in some cars, not every car has it, but most cars usually do. So my car has a little torque bit that holds the disc onto the hub. Right now, my wheel is holding onto it for right now because I had to replace it. But this isn't my first. It's not my second. It is my third time ordering from Rock Auto this hub. I have one on the car right now, but it doesn't have this hole in here. And to give you guys an idea what I'm talking about, let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is an older hub. So we're talking about this right here. So my vehicle needs this torque. They need this hole for this bit to hold the hub, to hold the disc pad onto the hub. And then holds it in place. That way you can take your wheel off and you don't have to worry about this thing falling off. So this is not on this until I just made the hole. So what I had to do was I went to my local Home Depot, and I got this if it's focused, I got this tap and drill kit. It comes with this bit, which is this right here. It is a number 9. It's a number 9 bit. I don't know what the size is. That's why I got the kit, because it was a whole lot more easier. But if you look right here, it's a 9 bit, but the tapper is a 6mm by 1. So this is it right here. It's already in there. I was starting it and I kind of stopped. So I'll take it back out actually. See if I can do this one-handed. Okay. All right, here we go. So let me get this going. So I got the hole started tapping. I didn't go all the way through. I kind of stopped midway, but we can finish that up on the video. So yeah. So I'm not knocking Rock Auto, guys. I highly recommend them getting parts. That's how I got my fender and bumper from Rock Auto. So Rock Auto, I'm not complaining. I'm just a little upset that this is the third time And what makes it so worse is that if you look in the picture description before you buy it, it has the hole. So when you order it, you think you're getting it with the hole already made. And this is the third time that I've gone to Rock Auto without this hole. So the first one was fine. I think it was there. Whichever one it was fine, but it didn't have the hole. So, and that's the one that's on the car right now. And then this one I got, and it still isn't right. So I just is just getting tired of sending this back because I have to pay to send it back to them, and everything. So it's not my fault that they didn't have the hole, but the picture in the description shows the hole. So I was going to try and call Rock Auto to let them know that they're giving out false information. You're showing a picture of a hole, but there's no hole. So when you order the part, you get no hole. And it's annoying as crap. But like I said, I love Rock Auto. The first time I used them was really amazing. I've had a really good experience. It's just with getting these parts was really quite difficult. So just for you guys, be careful. Make sure that whatever it is you need, it has, and verify it when you get it. I could have easily sent this back, and I was about to, but then I got really aggravated that I had to pay to send it back, shipping-wise, or they take it out of my refund, which is even more crazy. So I just said, you know what? I already thought in my head, like, if this happens again, I'm just going to drill and tap it. And I was just thinking, like, in my head, like, that's funny, but now I'm serious. I already did it. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I did. So basically, I just used I used some jack glue because I have lots of it, and I was doing a project on a jack, and I bought some oil, and it's just sitting here. So I just used it as my lubrication to make this drill hole. So basically, it's really quite simple. What I did was I took my rotor off my car, I put it on here, I marked the hole, then I put the rotor back on the car, obviously. Then I kind of made like a punch, a little tap to kind of get the started, because this is kind of smooth. It'll start walking on you. So you don't want that. So what you do is I actually tapped it. I tapped it with something to get a kind of a divot. Then I used like a regular old bit just to kind of get a good surface dent started. And then when I finally got that, I used this bit and some oil and just kind of just started going right into it with my Milwaukee power drill. Need some power. This thing worked great. So, I did that, and then I took my oil and just, add a little divot every time, and then drilled until it finally went through. Then it finally went through, no problem. So then what you do is you take your tap bit, and for me, I kind of I did it a little differently. I actually put this in my Milwaukee and kind of got it started. So now that I got it started, I can actually get a good bite, if it'll let me. See, I get a good starting bite into the actual hole. And then now all I need to do is just use my wrench. We will crank it down. Kind of hard doing this one-handed. So hang on, let me set this up and then I will get it going. So hold tight. All right, guys, so we're back. Sorry, now we're on my harness because my hands are free. So we're back on our harness again. So as I was talking before, all we have to do is just continue with this. We will continue by making this go through. So we just continue biting into this. Just keep spinning it around. It's coming through on the other side. As you can see, it's popping through. So we'll keep going until the threads start showing. Starting to actually lighten up now. And it looks like we're through because the threads are, yep, we're through. So we'll pull this back out. Actually, it's pretty easy now that it's been bitten through. Take this out. Just like so. All right, cleaning that off. Now we're going to try the bit. So I bought some bolts or bits. Oh, wait, here they are. So I bought some bits. Hopefully it'll fit. From my local Ace hardware store. So, smattering of getting it started. Yep. See? There we go. Goes nice and clear down. Voila. Now I've made my own tap and bit. I got my hole. So now I can actually install this on my car now. And I didn't have to send it back. I didn't have to get my money back. This part cost about $7. This was $7 for this. $7, and I can keep my $40 or $39 $30 to $39 hub. That's perfectly fine, and I don't have to get my money back because I made the hole myself. So that's my issue. That's my fix, and now we can put this on my car. And I will be taking the old one that's on there off, and I've already made the tap hole for that already on the car, and I can use these bits. I can use these two right here to drill and tap the hole on the car. And then this will be like a little backup, or I may replace it with this and then keep the old one and make the hole and keep the old one as a backup, whichever one, how I decide. But yeah, we're good to go. All right, guys. So this is the old one off. This is the one that's off my car, as you can see, because here's the one I just did. So I went ahead and took the one off the car, and here's my mark that I have for it. So what I'm going to do is just show you what I'm talking about. So as you see, the rotor goes back on the car like this, but there's a bit that needs to go in one of these holes. You don't have to put 3, just one. And we're going to use this one right here because it already has a divot. So what we're going to do is, while we got it off the car, we're going to go ahead and do the hole. So we're going to take this, put this down. We're going to go ahead and hook up the drill. We're going to go ahead and get into this. So let's plug this bad boy up, and I'll show you guys exactly how I did it. So without further ado, here we go. So take our nice bit. We're going to tighten it up. Like so. All right, nice and tight. Take our grease. Since it's already got kind of a divot, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little dab right over it. That's good enough for right now. We'll add some more as we're going. And here we go. Let's close this up real quick. So as we're getting a hole, just add some in there and then keep going. Wipe it off again. Got a little more. Keep on going. All right, now that we got that cleared off, get that nice and cleaned out. Now let's see if we can just get this going. All right, we might actually get this going without actually have to use the drill. Let's see if we can. If not, we'll use the drill to kind of get started. Okay, like we got it started. Now it's time-lapse time. All right, guys, and just like that, boom, it's on there. So we'll do the same thing we did with the first one. We'll do a little test of the bits. Oh. All right, we'll do a little test fit. See if this works. Look at that, guys. Nice. And just for good measure, we'll take our rotor. We'll put it back on. And the holes lined up. Yep, the holes lined up. Perfect. All right, guys, so we're back. So as you see, it's fitting. This is the actual nut inside. And I'm going to show you what I had to do because I ran into an issue right when I was putting it on the last time. So let's take this off. Let's set this down for a sec. So, as they always say, check twice and then drill. So you mark twice, make sure it's right, and then you drill. So the reason why there's so many holes is because the very first hole, which was right here, happened to be a little off. So that lets me know that this actually walked on me. So pretty much I had to make another hole. So I kept marking and marking, and it kept walking and walking on me because of these little groove thingies. But eventually I did get one perfect. So this one is actually perfect. So I found my punch. I lost it for just a brief moment and I couldn't find it. So at the time I was just trying to do it on my own. But I got an actual punch that actually gave it a perfect hole. So these are all the drill holes I was trying to do without the punch, and then this is one I did with the punch. So even the first one I did and made, I did it with like a marker. Don't use a marker, use a punch. So a punch will get it perfect, because the problem is that this hole is not exactly centered, so the hole doesn't fit the hole of the actual hole for the screw. So on the actual disc, it actually has a little bit of play around the hole where it could slide either way. So when I realized that, I had to get it perfectly on there, and then I punched it. And then once I finally got the nice punch, and it was actually in the center of the hole where it had some metal all the way around, then it worked. Then I drilled through and it perfect. So I tried 4 times. I tried 3 times here, here, and here, and I couldn't get it. This was the first hole that I made, and then this one is the actual hole that came out perfect. So always remember to use a punch and get the rotor on. It's probably helpful to get the rotor on, leave it on, stick the punch in the hole, and then get it centered, and then punch it. And then once you punch it, that's it. There's that nice mark. You get the perfect groove, and then when the drill bites into it, it's not going to walk on you. And I think that's what happened. These started walking on me, and then when I got the whole line, it just wasn't lining up. But this is perfect. So now this is going to go back on the car. All right, guys, so we're back. So now we got our hub on. Let's go get our rotor. I apologize for the noise if you can't hear me. The neighbor is vacuuming his leaves, so it's a little loud. So all right, so now we are going to put this rotor back on. Oh, forgot one more thing. All right, now we're gonna, I forgot my bit, can't forget that. All right. Alrighty. So now, I don't remember which one it was actually. Should have marked it. I think it was this one. We'll find out. Alrighty, so we're gonna spray this bad boy down. Some nasty fingerprints on it. Alright, let's go and get it on. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're going to get this on. This is going on good, guys. And look. Now, my rotor is on there. I don't have to worry about using my wheel to put it on. We're good to go. So I'm not going to bore with you putting the caliper back on. We just wanted to get this. This is what I wanted to show you. So now I don't have to use my wheel to hold on the rotor anymore, and we're good to go. All right, and we'll be right back. Well, guys, that's it. It came out really well. I'm super excited that I got to be able to do that and show you guys. So hopefully if you ever run into that issue, it works. Like I said, I have no tripe with Rock Auto. It's not a bashing. It's just something that I wish that they could realize that they need to make sure that whatever they're showing in the picture is what you're going to get, because I've gotten this 3 times and I didn't get what I asked for. And and then you have to pay to send it back to get what you want, or they take it out of your refund, which is kind of a bummer. But I figured instead of me doing, since this is my third time trying to send it or getting it wrong, I thought I'd do it myself, and it ended up working out. It just cost me about $7 at Home Depot to get that tap kit, drill, maybe a little line of holes right upright, and then we're good to go. So I didn't have to lose out on anything, just spend an extra $7 to getting it fixed the right way. But guys, that's it. If you guys like this stuff, please go down, like, and subscribe. And if you guys have not seen me on Instagram, please check me out at Instagram at FixItDaniel. It is right here. So guys, please send me comments. You know, I always love hearing from you. Some people ask me questions about the Cadillac and everything like that. So just let me know and send me some comments, and I always like to try and get back to you guys. Well, that's it, guys. You guys have a good and blessed day, and I will catch you on the next fix.